Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mom Story by Sana, and today we are going to discuss a very interesting subject, and we have with us Ms. Sangeeta Banginwar. She is a single parent and who has a master's in mathematics from IIT Powai. She has 6 years of teaching experience and 10 plus years of corporate experience in IT. So she's also involved in various other activities in different, like varied fields like education, like, wellness, health, and in, charity, in supporting adoptive parents and families and whatnot. And she is also a steering committee member at CARA. So let's understand what is the topic first, and then I'm going to give a really, really warm welcome to our guest of honor, that is Sangeeta. So today's subject, or maybe you can say the confusion that sits in the like adoptive parents' mind is. Lot of people say that adoptive children are somewhere lagging behind in their learning capabilities, or they don't do well in terms of their education. So is it really true? And if true or if not true, let's understand from Sangeeta. Sangeeta, welcome to my channel, Mom Story by Sahana. Thank you so much for your precious time that you agreed to come here and give us most insightful session today.
Thank you so much, Sana. It's always a pleasure to talk on subjects, anything related to the adoption. And I'm really, really honored to be on this channel. So let's see that how much it is contributive to everybody in the journey of adoption and their parenting. Yeah,
I'm sure it's
please.
going to be really helpful for many, many parents who are going to watch this episode of mine. So, like what I said in the beginning, like, is it true that, like adoptive children face issues in terms of learning, or they do not fare well in their education? Is it true?
See, I would say that one has to understand first that the children who, or rather the parents who come to the counselor or person like me, or we approach to their agencies, are the people who are going through certain challenges, and one of the challenge may be a academic performance of the children, or having some challenges in the academics. Okay, it doesn't mean that every child who is coming through the adoption is going to have some kind of a educational challenge, because there are certain children who are actually having flying careers, including their academic degree. Okay, so it is not completely true that every child is going through a educational challenge, but of course there is a set of children who are going through challenges, and maybe it is little more than the biological children. Okay, that is the reason we have to talk about this topic, otherwise we wouldn't have talked about this topic. The percentage might be little more.
So, is it only that we talk about academically they are not able to do well, or some set of children, like you said, not all, some are really doing well, but some are not able to do well. So,
Yeah,
how adoption is, like affecting that? I'm sure even biological children are there where, some will do really well and some will not do that well. So,
of
why
course.
is this, adoption tag so much attached when it comes to heart babies? Like, people say, so, what could be the reason? Like some set of children, like in general, I'm asking, not really in terms of adoption, but in general, why do you think like that? Do genetics play any role in this?
Some part of genetics does play a role. Okay, because we know that the some kind of a traits, some kind of a quotients, the emotional quotient or intelligent quotients, we do carry through our genes from our parents or even from ancestors. Okay, I wouldn't say that only genetics is the reason for not performing in academics. One has to understand that, for example, now my case, I am academically so called maybe a good person, seeing my IIT degree. Okay, but the thing is, like, nobody knows that I was a second class in my 12th standard. Okay, there were some kind of circumstances that I couldn't perform that year, and even in maths I was having, I think, 55 marks. Okay, but then I was not labeled at that point immediately, because there was some kind of a past record and some kind of a environment given to me to perform again in my academics. Okay, But the thing is, like with these children, what happens is that so called the parents who are coming into adoption are having kind of a technological background or kind of affluent degrees. Okay. And suddenly they start expecting that my child should be sharp enough into a academically oriented subjects. This is where the problem lies. Okay. Everybody feels that I am in Bangalore or I am out of India or I am in Pune, Mumbai, all these big cities, and where they are actually living in the societies and all, everybody's child is going to a Cambridge board, IB board, okay, IGCSE board, or ICSE board, CBSE board, and then they feel that even my child should go in that kind of a school, and my child should be able to perform maybe at par other children. Okay. Because there are so many cravings inside us. Yeah. The cravings of being parent, the craving of nurturing, the craving of just being a best parent in the world. Okay. And then there is a long wait the one has gone through. And then because of all those things, there, I think there is a lot of expectations set. And when the child is bogged down with those expectations, of course, the performance is going to be degrading. Okay. Or it's like it is enough for the child cannot take that. Okay. And what I feel is that instead of seeing that how the child is good in maths or good in physics or good in languages, just check, gives few number of years and check that where your child is performing nicely with comfort, performing maybe best in their capacity. Okay. And then creating the environment for nurturing that. Okay. It takes little time, it takes a lot of efforts, okay, a lot of patience, but it does work, and it does work miraculously.